Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time here, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you this super easy, warm, bronzy eye look. And the first thing I'm going to do is prime the eyelids. I'm taking my favorite primer, which is the MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. What this is going to do is going to remove the redness from the eyelid and will leave me with a nice clean canvas for the eyeshadows that I will be using. Because it's the same with painting, you don't start on a piece of paper that isn't like white or red or like kind of like patchy. You want it to be a nice clean canvas so you can create your magic, and it's the same with your eyelids. So after applying the primer, you want to lock it in place with some powder. I'm just using a very thin layer because I don't want to apply too much powder. So just setting that, and then I will go in with the first color, and I'm going to go in with this warmish kind of like orangey color, and I'm just going to start blending this all the way in my crease, going from the inner corner to the outer corner. So this is going to be the transition shade, so you really want to make sure that you have this color like blended all the way in your crease area. So I'm just making these like sweeping motions going from left to right, and then also making circular motions more towards the outer portion of the eyelid. But I'm just making sure that it looks nice and soft, so I just continue to blend until I'm happy with how everything is looking. If you feel like it looks a little bit harsh around the edges, just keep blending and be patient. The more you blend, the softer it's gonna be. So I applied a little bit more because I wanted it to be pigmented and be just more of that color that I used. So I just continue to blend and also focusing at the outer part of the eyelid to make sure that it's more like in a round shape in this area as well. So you can also blend it a bit more upwards towards your brow. It just depends what you like. Sometimes I see people like do it almost like it fades into the brow. I feel like that gives a really cool effect, so you can do that as well. So again, focusing more at the outer portion to create more of that round shape effect. It's optional, but I really like it because else you will have kind of like a gap in between the outer end of your lash line and the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So I just made sure that it was in the outer portion as well. So now going around the edges to make everything look a little bit more soft, and then after this it's time for the next step. So we'll be going in with the Lancôme Idôle, not the Idôle, the Tint Idôle. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a liquid eyeshadow and I love it. I received it in a few other colors as well. It was the first time trying for me, and what I noticed, it dries pretty quickly. So once I applied it, you can see it was kind of hard to like smudge it out, which is a good thing, but I just didn't know because it was the first time using it for me. So if I knew this, I would have handled everything a little bit quicker because I was just taking my time. I didn't expect it to be dry this quickly, but it's nice because that makes it more long lasting. It stayed in place perfectly through the day, which was really nice. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the edges look a little bit more softer by kind of like sweeping my brush along it. But like I said, if I would have been a bit more easier or quicker, it would have been easier. So now I'm using that same color as I used for my crease area, and now I'm gonna blend it underneath the lower lash line as well. I'm using, I believe it's an E45 brush from Sigma if I'm not mistaken. Just blending this all the way along the lash line. I thought it would be nice to use that same color, so you can now see that the color is like blended in the crease, and then it kind of goes like in this round shape all the way towards the lower lash line. So I just continue to blend. You can add a little bit more if you like. And then after this, we're going to go to the next step because actually this eye look is quite easy. It doesn't require like a lot of different products. So we're almost finished already. So then I went in with the color Glaze, again from my own Sigma palette. I used the same color for my crease. No, not the same color, the same palette, sorry guys. And I'm using this for in the inner corner to give it that nice pop. Which I think looks really nice, and I'm just softly blending it into the other eyeshadows so everything kind of like fades into each other. And after this, I'm gonna go in with a pencil, and I use the Charlotte Tilbury pencil. I'm not quite sure what the name is of this one, but it has a copper side and it has a dark brown side, and I'm using the copper side because this color matches so good with that warmish orangey color in the crease area. So I'm blending this all the way in my waterline. And then after this, it's time for mascara already. What I do really like is that these warmish kind of like orangey tones really make the eye color stand out. Especially my eyes are kind of like blue, but it also has a little bit green like around like the center. And these colors typically like make my eye color stand out more, which I really like. So then I went in with the Lancôme Hypnose Drama Mascara, which is one of my favorites. I have actually quite a lot of mascaras that I like, but this has definitely came in the top 3 mascaras that I really like. Especially for my lower lash line, it makes my lower lashes very long. It's not the best mascara for my upper lashes, I have to say, but I do feel like my upper lashes are so hard. There are only a few mascaras that I like, but I never really get like the result with mascara that I want. Because my upper lashes are just short and I don't know, I don't like them. Then I went in with these Sigma Beauty Whimsical lashes, super pretty. I love those. They're kind of like really like fluttery and kind of natural looking. I mean, not really natural, but they're not too thick, you know what I mean? They're really light and fluffy, airy. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. So I'm applying these lashes. I use the House of Lashes lash glue, which is really nice. It's not my favorite, but it's the one that I'm currently using. And it's okay. I think it's one of the better ones. I also really like the Duo Lash Adhesive for sensitive eyes. I believe it's the latex-free one, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually my favorite one, but I first wanted to like finish off this one until it's like empty. And then I will buy the Duo Lash one again. But yeah, I'm applying the lashes, pressing it against the skin. I always try to press them as close as possible against my lash line. And then here you have the finished result. I really hope you all like how it turned out. Let me know if you heard about these Lancôme liquid eyeshadows. I received them in PR and I think they are really beautiful. And like I said, it stayed in place perfectly. So perfect for bridal makeup as well if you maybe are gonna cry a little bit on that day. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. I really hope you all enjoyed and hopefully I'll see you on in the next one. Bye bye.